Yeah. Bar Central, what's the deal?
What it do, y'all?
Back again with another one. Oh, we're going to cut that off because they ain't ready for that right there. That's that new purpose, by the way. If y'all ain't know, Marcus J featuring my boy Ryan Deshaun and my nigga Tru 400 out on all platforms right now. Just came out, you feel me, last week. So y'all go bump that, go run that up, go check that out and let us know how you feel, even though we don't give a fuck. Anyway.
Whoa.
I mean, first of all, you know,
we care. I care because that song is sentimental. That song has some feeling in it. It has some emotion. And it ain't just a song where we rapping. Niggas is saying some shit and they're expressing themselves. You know how light-skinned niggas are. They're always sensitive about shit.
Go.
So,
see,
you know what I'm saying? Me being a brown skin and Ryan being the darky, we had to get on that, you know, sensitive level with the fat Drake. That's what I'm going to call him today.
Man.
It's a good song, though, y'all. It's a good song, though. I promise y'all, it's a good song. It's a good song.
And that means a lot coming from that nigga because he is the worst critic in the world. The absolute worst.
Hey, what you say? Everybody get the Eminem scale? Everybody don't get the Eminem scale.
Man, I swear to God. But you said you had something you want to bring to the flow today, yeah, so look, I'm gonna let you go ahead and kick it off.
Good hat on. I done put the Tru 400 chain. I'm in my bag today. Fuck this.
It's been a lot of shit going on, so I'm gonna let you kick it off.
First of all, I want to start with all the niggas talking about, oh, he's unprofessional. First of all, listen. First of all, I just had a baby. I got a lot going on right now. Excuses. Second of all, listen, I told y'all I was getting over a cold to start the episode. I don't know if I said it or if I told you, but I know it was told to you. I just don't know if it was on the show. So what was supposed to be a 30-minute episode, right? Fat Drake kept fucking talking, drawing the episode out. I was trying to hold it as long as I can. And y'all know when you talking to a person or you just sitting in a room and the motherfucker just, like, nigga, that's annoying. So to call your boy unprofessional, you know what? It didn't hurt my feelings. I just had to let y'all niggas know that I was trying to hold the shit. And I didn't have my tissue or my hand sanitizer and all that shit in here. So I had to go handle it, right? It is what it is. Second off, I want to say happy birthday to Mama Marcus J.
Yeah, we happy appreciate birthday. That.
What is she, 35 again?
Ha! You almost got me. You almost got me to say something on this motherfucker, but I'm going to hold it. No, my mama the big 5'4" today. Happy birthday to my mama. Yep. Happy birthday to my mama,
I'm pretty sure
man.
She ain't going to be happy you just put that on blast.
Nah.
I'm telling.
She comfortable with it because my mama don't look 54. You know what I'm saying?
No, she don't. Not at all.
She real comfortable with it. She told me on the phone when I FaceTimed her, she was like, not bad for 54, huh? I was like, nah, you don't look it at all. I mean, I can't say yes to your face. I mean, I could,
right?
But, you know, my birthday right around the corner. I ain't gonna stop my presence. So yeah, you know, you don't look bad for 54 at all. You look great.
Yeah, my mama, what is she? 29 still? I forgot. She forgot. Yeah. I forgot. I don't fucking know.
Hey, fuck it.
I don't fucking know.
Fuck it. But yeah, what you got, man? What you got?
Those are the two big ones I wanted to get off. Happy Juneteenth to all my melanated folk. It's right around the corner. What's today? Thursday? So Monday to be Juneteenth. National holiday. Federal holiday, I should say. Federal holiday. Go and get that paper. Enjoy that day off. Go barbecue. Go put cook some soul food. No fucking hamburgers and hot dogs. That's American shit. We need to feed the soul. Get you some
and
good
if you got
food.
some anger and some animosity in your heart and you looking for some people to take it out on, by all means. By all means, I'm just saying, like, if any day is the day, I feel like that day and July 4th would be the day. No, not just those days. Martin Luther King
day in
Day,
February.
The whole month of February.
Can we get a Malcolm X Day?
That's what I've been saying. I've been saying that shit too. Why don't we have a Malcolm X Day? I really feel like we need a day for all of them. All of them. Give me a Harriet Tubman Day.
It's going to entice too much violence. It's going to see, with Harriet Tubman, what was she doing? She was running from the white people. She was escaping, getting away, right? The Black Panthers and all the, I'm not going to get into the whole history, not today.
Mm-hmm.
All those organizations, they were fighting against white supremacy. They don't want to promote that. They don't want you learning about that. Martin Luther, he was like, No, we just gonna turn the other cheek. If they hit us, we won't retaliate. And you know, Malcolm, he like, hell no, blood on the hood. We finna fuck these niggas up.
Definitely don't think Malcolm said that. Definitely don't think he said that.
Before he went to jail, that's how he talked. And then he went to jail. He learned some shit. Then he came out. No, my brother, we're going to put hands on these white folks. You know what I'm saying? That's how it went. That's how it went. But they're not finna publicize any type of violence back to them. Some quote I read before said it was like the Native Americans were speaking, and it was like, oh, when they came over here, you know, we had the land, they had the Bible. They told us to close our eyes and pray, and when we opened our eyes, we had the Bible, they had the land.
Right.
Craziest quote I've ever heard, and that's just the way it go. They give you this type of shit. They'll use certain things like the Bible, right, to control you. We're going to rape and pillage and do all these things to you, but then we're going to give you this Bible and teach you what it says in the Bible. The Bible says, do not, for lack of a better word, I don't know all the scriptures, do not seek revenge, do not kill, do not do all this type of stuff. Even though we did that to you, and then we taught you the Bible, and then the Bible say, don't retaliate. You know what I'm saying? Don't do all the shit that we just did to you. So I think that's just some crazy kind of shit.
Verbatim, slaves obey your slave masters.
Hey, that's facts. It do say that. Verbatim. It do say that. Let me get a
You feel me? So you know, we not even about to get into religion because that's a whole episode.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not
within itself. And you know, yeah, so we're not even gonna do that. To everybody out there, believe in what you believe in. We're not trying to sway y'all niggas one way or the other. Just do what you got to do to find the best truth for you. Because I did it for me, and I'm a happier nigga. You know what I'm saying? Doing that for me. I know you did it for you. Becoming a nigga that don't eat pork. You know what I'm saying? You a bow tie ass nigga now, selling bean pies. It's all good. And it's kind of perfect for you because you can't get no facial hair. Like, that's not even by choice. That's by force. You know what I'm saying? All you need is the little part right here. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need. The D Wade. That's all you need. And you're good.
Don't make me turn this hat backwards, all right? This whole episode gonna be a flaming episode because I'm a full boy.
You better do it without showing them what you got growing underneath.
Hey man,
your route
rough,
to the dreads is bad.
Last week or 2 weeks ago, I trimmed off the fucking split ends and all that shit. I was like, damn, this shit all low on one side and all poofy on the other.
That's how your hair grows, nigga. It's terrible. No, plus the way you sleep and all that. Yeah. That shit is fucking terrible. But once you finally get through that hair growth journey, trust me, I know, because you're going through your ugly stage right now with the hair. Trust me, I know.
Listen,
that shit is terrible.
I don't really go outside without something over my head. A beanie, a do-rag, a hat. I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
I already know how that go. But when you get through that shit and you start getting to a point where it's like, okay, my hair got some length to it. I can style it. I can do multiple things with it. Oh, yeah, you ain't gonna never want no hat on. Every time you walk out that house, you're gonna want somebody to see your hair.
Remember how Jimmy Butler started this season?
Oh, my God. With them extendos in his hair, I'm like, this nigga got weave in. And you supposed to be a gangster in the NBA.
I thought about that, and I was like, nah, I can't even do it.
You can't do it.
That, like, if I do it, it ain't gonna go no, like, let's say I get, like, individuals or something, they not gonna be but, like, that big. You know what I'm saying? So where it's like maybe his hair could be that long. You know what I'm saying? But
nah, I know the truth. I'm gonna be
all the way down on the ground.
Yeah, that nigga had hair down to his kneecaps. I'm like, nigga.
I was like, Jimmy, you look like a...
It's only one nigga who got hair that grow like that, and that's Nick Cannon. Because I swear to God, this nigga have a fade today and braids down to his shoulder in 2 weeks. And I'd be like, how?
Hey, did you see that video of Free? Or not Free, AJ? They was talking about how they used to do when he was on 106 in Park. Those dreads wasn't real.
Word
on nigga.
That fucked up my whole childhood just now.
Nigga, that shit was not real. They showed him sitting in the chair and they pulling it off. Nigga had a crispy ass fade. Crispy.
You know what?
I was like, I could not believe that.
Before we go any further, I definitely got to say this because it was on my mind and then we got to talking and then it slipped. Rest in peace to Miss Jackie O, DC Young Fly's wife. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to her. Yeah. That's some real sad fucking news that came out, and I feel real bad for bro. Like, Now you got those 3 babies that's finna be mourning and missing a mama. They still young. You know what I'm saying? He said it at the funeral, like they don't fully understand what's going on, but they know, you know what I'm saying, somewhat. And it's just like, now you got to just continue to pick up the torch and just be strong for not only yourself, but them babies too. And not having your mama at a real young age is probably some of the roughest shit that you can deal with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now all that nurture and that love and everything, like that's what they was with when he was on the road.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And he explained like his schedule. He was like, bro, the only day I get home is Wednesday. Thursday, I'm back on the road until next Wednesday. I don't get no time with my family and my kids. So he was like, when I go home on them Wednesdays, I try to spend every second, every minute I can with them because I know I got to leave again. So it's just like, damn, y'all already go from not seeing your daddy 6 days a week. Now your mama not here no more. Like, bro, that's sad as fuck. But on top of that, I also want to say, I don't wish death on nobody. And I'm going to try not to do it now. But Azalea Banks, you are the biggest piece of shit this world has ever seen. And I don't want to wish death on that woman. I just hope God get your ass real fucking good for the shit that you said about that man's dead wife. Because that was just totally uncalled for. And behind some shit on a TV show that happened 5 fucking years ago. And you celebrating it.
So because I've been in a good mood these last, 2-3 weeks or whatever, when I seen it that it popped up, Iggy, fucking Azalea Banks, woo woo woo, I didn't even watch it. So I know not of what she said, but I know a lot of people snapped back at her, but I did not watch that either because I didn't want to bring my spirit down. I got my, got the newborn baby in my hands. You think I'm finna be on Twitter looking at what some stupid ass bitch is saying because she and her feelings? Nah, bro. Nah.
And it was so crazy because I mean, like shit like that, nobody really wants to see. It's just one of them things where it's like when it happened, no matter what you own or what you scrolling on or what you watching, like it comes up, whoever you around. Like somebody seen it, you gonna see it some type of way. It's up and down every timeline, every feed on every app. You feel me? So it was like for me in the moment, it wasn't avoidable. And when I seen it, and she basically was just like, dead at, I think she died at 32. That was her age on my birthday.
31, 32, something like that.
Some shit like that. Yeah, she was like celebrating the fact that like, oh, this was a great birthday gift. Y'all niggas gonna learn to quit fucking with me. Implying like she has some type of spiritual voodoo witchcraft shit to do with it. And I'm just like, you a real low, dirty, funky cock ass bitch to think that that shit is okay. While this man is mourning the loss of his wife and these kids gotta mourn their mama. You real low. And it ain't like he did no outlandish shit for you to really just feel like that's okay in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You still holding in pain from a TV show 5 years ago?
That's made for entertainment?
That's made for... The crazy thing is the bitch said, oh, I didn't know what they did on Wild 'N Out. I thought it was a Nickelodeon type of show. Bitch, quit playing. Your career ain't never been popping. You ain't never been that busy to say nothing to that nature. The only nigga that get away with saying shit like that is Lil Wayne. But we know how hard that nigga work, how busy he is. Azalea Banks, you ain't never been in no shit like that. Bitch, you ain't never been booked worldwide, 365, 24/7. You ain't even been on no award shows. Ain't nobody bumping your music. That's what I'm saying. Niggas can't even name your songs. The only thing you really are known for is
being on Wild 'N Out.
That's what I'm saying. So like, quit playing, bitch. That is the longest running TV show of all time. All time. And they just signed for another 300 seasons. Think about it. Wild 'N Out came out in 2005. Wild 'N Out. Oh, okay. That shit. Hold on, wait. They've been switching hosts.
No, Regis was there for 41 years. What you talking about?
Was he?
Yeah. 1980, what they say, 1984 or some shit like that. I just seen it on the news the other day.
That nigga old as fuck. Yeah. Black TV shows. What the longest black TV show of all fucking time. And you ain't gonna
Judge
find
Mathis count?
Hell no. Nobody watch that bullshit but old people.
Hell, Everybody who stayed home from school watched Judge Mathis.
If
Everybody.
you had to fucking be in the living room with your grandma, yeah, you did. But other than that,
where else was you gonna be?
Hey, I know I had to watch that shit.
I watched it
to
too.
watch
Judge
soap
Mathis,
operas. That
Judge
shit was
Maybelline,
trash.
Maury, Springer, all
Ricky
that.
Lake, all that shit was on back in the day.
Wheel of Fortune and
The Price
all
is
that.
Right. That shit used to be trash.
These kids don't know nothing. $1.
Don't. I swear to God. But yeah, man, that shit is just
that bitch.
It's trash,
bringing my mood
and
down.
fuck that bitch.
She bringing my mood down.
Man.
Let's go to another old raggedy ass bitch. Let's talk about Aisha Curry.
Funky cock ass bitch.
Listen, I'm not that good with video editing anymore, but if I was, I would take the clip right now and post that bitch so y'all can see. So let me break the video down to y'all for y'all who ain't synced it. So she on whatever little TV show, podcast, whatever it is. And this black dude come out, no shirt on, serving look like martinis. And she start fiddling with her ring like she trying to pull it off. Like, first of all, the disrespect you gonna show to that light-skinned nigga out there in the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
That is Steph Wardell Curry. You don't disrespect him for some random ass nigga because he nice to you. The nigga got manners. He's a gentleman. Probably. We don't know this for sure.
He's on a TV show. He gonna at least act like he got some manners and he a gentleman. He might beat the dog shit out you in his real personal life.
I'm talking about Steph. I ain't talking about this other nigga.
Oh, well, yeah, never mind. Well, he might do it too. We don't know. He might do it now after this shit. Shit.
Like, and we're gonna get into talking about double standards in a minute, but like that right there, I don't like Steph. On the court, I don't like Steph. Off the court, I have no problem with. He probably the nicest motherfucker in the world. That right there is just the most. That's up there with Jada Pinkett's Red Table Talk with Will. And this is the second time. So she pulling the Ja Morant right now.
Right now, yep.
This is the second time you done publicly disrespected your husband in front of the world to see. And you doing this shit like it's fucking cool. I'm sorry, Aisha. I don't fucking know you. But I know bitches like you.
Right. And I know definitely a bitch, Aisha. Because that's some whole ass shit that you did.
And it's unprovoked. What did Steph do? Did he do something in private and you just wilding out on TV? Do you think you some big famous? You not fucking Savannah. Everybody knows Savannah.
Straight up.
We only know you from scandals. We don't know you from a can of paint or a fucking blade of grass. We don't know you. You be at the games cheering and all that. You ain't even on the floor seats. Why are you
I can hear it now from women because we know how this gonna go. Oh, well, y'all don't know what Steph did. That's the problem. If Steph did anything, it ain't been in the light. And he's way more of a commodity than she is. So if he did anything that she knows about in private, bitch, get him back in private. Don't publicly go out and go do no bullshit like that. Because that's real distasteful. You gonna fiddle with your ring like you finna take this. And then the crazy part about it is now that can low-key make Steph like have low self-esteem. Because look who you did it for. You did it for a nigga that's taller, bigger, and darker than Steph.
I don't know if he taller. Steph is 6'3". Steph ain't no little nigga.
I don't think that nigga real life 6'3".
Yeah, because he taller than Chris Paul.
He not really 6 foot. That nigga like 5'10".
But you can see the considerable difference.
I mean, okay, if Chris Paul 5'10", Steph 6 foot.
Hell no. It's definitely more than that. Because Clay like 6'5", and Steph is right there by Clay. So I know he's at least 6'2", 6'3".
Have you ever seen a pair of Stephen Curry shoes? They real thick at the bottom.
Yeah, I seen a girl wearing them at Popeyes. They were all black. They had a strap across.
That's wild.
Fuck Steph. Basketball Steph, now off the court Steph.
She crossed the niggas over with the chicken tenders.
Who called him? They said, I think it was it Shannon? He was like, oh, those the Steph Curry orthopedics or some shit like that. He said, I was cracking up. That shit was
shoes
funny
are
as
for
hell.
Old niggas.
I think when they put out like their first fucking little demo of it or whatever. But back to the matter at hand. This shit is this is at a disrespectful level because it ain't just, oh, I wish I could have attention. You are like, even if you want to call it a joke or whatever, bitch, that's your wedding ring. You gonna take your wedding ring off for some regular nigga?
Stranger?
A regular nigga? You have Steph fucking Curry. That like, you married to Kobe, you married to LeBron, you married to, I was about to say Magic, but we're not gonna use him.
Now, if Cookie was out there taking her wedding ring off, I ain't even mad
I would
at
understand.
you.
I
ain't even mad at you.
Know what I mean?
Take it off. But and Cookie used to be fine back in the day too. Man, now she's starting to look like Magic, but back in the day she was fine.
Black Magic. Shit.
Yeah, straight up.
This is because I feel like it's unprovoked. I feel like Steph the kind of nigga who don't really do no wrong. He gonna be in church 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? The nigga probably still on the usher board when he got home games and
on
shit.
his shoes before every game.
Yeah, he always at home.
2 tattoos. And they damn near invisible. Yeah, like,
yeah. Like, come on, man. You don't do nothing like this to Steph. Because now, this is not a person that just niggas look at. Mm-hmm. White people look at Steph too. Hispanics and the Asians and all them other. Everybody looks at Steph because of what he is and what he does. This ain't no rapper that you cheating on. This ain't no drug dealer that you cheating on. You ain't fucking Tasha and James St. Patrick. Then it's like, all right, the nigga drug dealer, he might die. You know what I'm saying? No, this is Steph fucking Curry, a basketball player with hundreds of millions. He probably close to $1 billion. And the nigga, we don't see him doing nothing wrong. If he do, we might be like, Steph.
And that's the crazy thing about what you saying too, because it just low-key made me think like his whole career, you ain't never seen no negative type of nothing on Steph in the media.
Nothing.
The only time Steph is really brought up is in situations like this because of this bitch.
Yep.
That's the only time.
If he has been brought up in something, it was gone that quick. Because I don't know.
That.
I don't know.
And I ain't never heard nothing
research. Never. I'll do some research because he was the face of the NBA. And niggas who the face, they don't normally get in trouble. They don't normally do nothing wrong.
And if they do, you never know.
Never gonna hear.
How you think LeBron didn't maintain this clean cut image this whole time? I tell niggas all the time. Ain't no telling what that nigga done did, but he's the face of the NBA. The NBA, they ain't gonna never let nothing come out on LeBron. And if it do, it's gonna be 40 years after that nigga retired or after that nigga die. Then you'll start hearing little stories. But as of right now, especially now while he's still playing, fuck no. Ain't nothing coming out on that nigga. It was that WNBA player that brought out allegations on LeBron. Disappeared.
Gone.
Yep. Nobody even questioned him about it or nothing. No,
you not fucking up our money.
That's what I'm saying.
You ain't hear no questions, no post-game interview questions, no fucking podcast questions, no what fucking got, in the shop, whatever. Yep. Nothing.
Skip and Shannon, them niggas ain't bring it up. ESPN ain't bring it up. None of that shit.
You know Shannon.
I know Shannon ain't gonna bring it up. He was probably calling her a funky cock bitch when he seen the video. Look at this old lying funky cock bitch over here lying on the goat.
Not Goat James.
Man.
Not Goat James.
Speaking of my nigga Skip and Shannon, bro, 7 years and it's over.
I feel like it was just a matter of time.
I felt like when that insult came, it should have been over then. They should have found a graceful way for him to exit, and it should have been over.
I think they wanted people to let it die off. But the internet don't forget.
But it was like, you said that disrespectful shit, and then you double back with the DeMar Hamlin shit.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga had to, and it was crazy because he was like, when I saw the last episode, and they was having a little, back and forth tearful moment, and Skip was like, I want to thank you for never taking a sick day, never missing a day, woo, 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 woo. And I'm like, nigga, he missed the day when you said that wild ass shit.
Yeah.
He didn't come to work that day. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that moment and the one prior to that where you disrespected that man, telling him he's jealous of Tom Brady, like, y'all should have found a way for him to exit gracefully, like it's no bad blood, and just let him get up out of there then.
Because then it would have looked like Skip bullied him off the show.
That's why I said find a way to let him exit gracefully. I don't care if y'all was like, look, next month, this is what it's going to be. No, y'all let them niggas go a whole fucking year within that.
Well, yeah, because LeBron was still playing. We got to talk about LeBron. We got to talk about the Cowboys. It don't matter.
Gonna do
it
that
could be
regardless.
Fucking, yeah, it could
he
be
don't
August
need Shannon
3rd.
to do that.
Ain't shit happening, but we gonna talk about these Cowboys. We gonna talk about them. Oh, LeBron made a tweet where he's wearing a shoe with no shoestring in it. That's a 15-minute segment.
Which I still don't understand why. Like shit that people really cover, I'd be like, this is dumb as fuck. Especially when people cover like what celebrities name their kids. Why do y'all care?
Man, celebrities dumb. But JJ Redick explained it pretty much saying that we talk about what the mass majority wants to hear about. So basketball, it's your Lakers, Celtics, Knicks, you know what I'm saying? Golden State now. It's your big marquee teams. And football, everybody talks about the Cowboys. That's America's team. Everybody's going to talk about Patrick Mahomes. Everybody's going to talk about, Aaron Rodgers or this team or that. So we have to stay competitive. If we start talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the fucking Chargers, nobody give a fuck about that. Unless Justin Herbert win the fucking MVP. You know what I'm saying? We barely talk about the goddamn Bills. And they got the fucking top 5 quarterback, maybe number 3 in the league. Speaking of top. Side note, why did I see a list where somebody said Daniel Jones was a better quarterback than Dak Prescott?
I saw that same list. And I was going to say I was kind of disrespected, but I'm just going to take kind of out of it. I was very disrespected when I saw that list because I was like, how do you, what has Danny Dimes done to, first of all, fuck being over Dak Prescott, just being on that list. What has Danny Dimes done to be on that list?
To be a top 10 quarterback? Basically, you're saying everybody, including Kirk Cousins on Sunday at 10 o'clock West Coast time, is worse than Daniel Jones. I seen Kirk Cousins at 10 o'clock. That nigga was 11-1. And then I seen him on Monday, and then I seen him on Thursday, and I seen him on a Saturday.
Man.
He was 0-4. 0-4. Those are different days, though. You know what I'm saying? He shows up. But come on, bro. But I think that's just showing that some guys are too young and they ain't there yet. And then a lot of other fucking quarterbacks are just trash. Because I don't know how you don't put Trevor Lawrence in that top 10 list.
I've seen him on
in that top 10 list. There are so many quarterbacks. And then they're trying to say that Jalen Hurts is top 2 quarterback. And I highly disagree with that.
I do too.
He ain't better talent-wise. He's not better than a Joe Burrow or a I just said his name, Josh Allen. And I frankly, I don't believe that he's better than Lamar Jackson. He just has the better weapons that think about this. Jameis and Patrick Mahomes are the last 2 quarterbacks in the last 3 years to throw 5,000 yards. Look at the scale of that. Patrick Mahomes
and Jameis Winston.
You can't see my hand. It's right. Jameis Winston.
I really feel like this season that Jalen Hurts had catapulted him to be into these lists because nobody was ranking Jalen in the top 10 prior to this previous season of them going all the way to the Super Bowl and them having that record. Like prior to that, he wasn't getting that type of recognition. They were saying he was a fairly good or decent quarterback. He has a lot of potential, but then you catapult him to being like, oh, he's top 5. Like, come on, my nigga, stop it. One good season, knock that shit off.
See, the problem is we look at what so me being, I grew up playing quarterback and I coach quarterbacks. I teach the position now. So I tell my players, when you win, good job team. When you lose, it's your fault, right? So last season, not the one we just went through, the one before that, when Tampa beat them in the playoffs, it was he's not good enough. He's not this, he's not that. You go and you build your lineup, you stack your defense, you get him a receiver, his run game is back, and now he's not even doing as much as a Patrick Mahomes or a Josh Allen or whatever.
And y'all got him a defense.
And then you got 13 people on the offensive line. So his run game is working. He's only throwing 250 yards, maybe a touchdown, maybe 2 That's not what the elite quarterbacks are doing. The elite quarterbacks are throwing for 350 because they don't have a run game, because they don't have a top line, because for the last 5 years, they weren't a top 5, top 10 drafting team, but y'all were. They got their quarterback, and then they've been drafting at the back of the draft ever since.
Mm-hmm.
If you take Jalen Hurts and you put him in Kansas City, can he replicate that performance that Patrick Mahomes did? I'm not talking about the stats. I'm talking about the wins and losses. Can you pull out this win if you don't have a Tyreek Hill? Because Patty didn't. Can you put him in Buffalo out there with Stephon Diggs, but no running game? Can you do the same thing? Can you send him over there in the chart? Because I believe every quarterback that I feel is top 5 can go to Philly, and I think every single one of those quarterbacks would have beat Patrick Mahomes in that Super Bowl. The Josh Allen, the Joe Burrow, the fucking Justin Herbert. And you know that's my dog.
Mm-hmm.
J Herb, that's my dog. But any of these other quarterbacks, you put them down there in Philly, they beat Patrick Mahomes because they don't make the same mistakes that Jalen Hurts did. And I like Jalen Hurts. I think he's a great leader. I think he's a great player.
Fuck
or good
Jalen
player.
Hurts. You know, he the enemy, so I got to.
Yeah, that's what
Cowboys
I was
till I die. Fuck them birds.
Time to die. But anyway. But he's a great player, right? And and trust me, I feel you, because I hate Drew Brees. I hated Matt Ryan. I hated the fuck out of Julio Jones. But when he said, I want to be a Buccaneer, guess what I said? By hate. Come on, Julio.
I get it. I mean, we had to do the same thing when we got T.O.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Like, it was fuck that nigga for years. As soon as he became a Cowboy, we love you, nigga. Do that shit that you was doing over here. So, trust me, I get it. I totally get it.
But he's a good player, but I don't think if you put him on any other team, I don't think he can carry Buffalo like Josh Allen did. I don't even think he makes the playoffs with the Chargers like
Herbert did.
My boy J Herb was able to do, and he played like 3 or 4 games with a broken rib. And was still slinging the ball out there, throwing dimes. I was so impressed by that dude. Looked like Madden. But anyway, let's move on, man, because fuck the Cowboys.
Whoa, watch yourself. Watch yourself.
Let's talk about your boy Zion.
That dumbass nigga.
Whoa.
Nah, that nigga is
hold on,
dumb.
Listen. Okay, hold on. You tell me why he dumb, and then I'm gonna break down the story for you, and I'm gonna change your. I promise you, I'm gonna change your mind.
Yeah, I promise you won't.
Just watch, because I practiced this before we started.
Yeah, me too.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna tell you why you won't. I'm sticking to my guns. But first of all, so what you want first? The story of what happened?
No, I got the story.
Oh, no, so you just want me to tell you why you dumb?
Stupid? Yeah.
Well, first of all, any nigga that's paying for pussy, I think you stupid. Let me just start there. And there's nothing you can say to change my mind on that. So I'm gonna just lay that one on the flow. Second of all, not only are you paying for pussy, you paying for pussy from a porn star. That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, you tried to turn what we like to say a hoe into a housewife.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. On top of that, nigga, you ain't been playing. Like, let's really talk about it. You ain't been playing. Then on top of that, you got
how many tops are we going?
Hey, you told me to tell you why stupid. I got
7-layer cake right now.
I got the points.
All right, go ahead.
Nigga. Last one. On top of that, you got 2, possibly 3 bitches pregnant. Yeah.
Who the third one?
Moriah Mills. I was reading her tweets, and she was like,
I know it's her. He having a baby by the other girl. Who's the third one?
So it's one chick. The other chick is allegedly Boosie's baby mama that he knocked up.
Yeah, she's pregnant. She's
pregnant, right. There's another one that came out and said she's pregnant. She's the IG model. And then Moriah Mills came out and said, you better pray I'm not pregnant because my shit is actually late. So you got 2, possibly 3 bitches pregnant. And you're a fucking NBA superstar. You already know you're a meal ticket to these hoes. So with all of that, What made you think that you could take this little 3-way triangle and keep everybody apart and keep everything separate? That's just stupid. Nigga, you're
already
dumb. Come on now.
Okay.
I changed
now
my mind.
Listen. There was a philosopher, right? His name was True 400. He said,
I already didn't listen to shit he said.
She treat me right. And that's what other niggas be complaining for. Right? Stimulated way before we laid up under covers. Everybody got a pass. Who am I to try to judge her?
I ain't love her, but right? We would contemplate a real relationship. Maybe move her in the summer. We could take a trip. I don't know the rest of your verse because mine was better, but I get where you're going with this. That's by Marcus J and True 400. If y'all wondering what that is, go check that out because that song good as fuck too.
So basically what I was saying was this girl got a pass. Now, are you going to judge her because she, you don't, let's say you're 22 and you meet a girl, she's 22. What did she do at 17 and 16? Do you know? Probably not.
Well, if she you don't know Moriah Mills did, you do.
So you might not know that 3 niggas on the football team ran a train on her. And then when basketball season came, the point guard, the center, and the coach ran a train too. You don't know. Wow. You don't know. But she treat me right. And that's what other niggas be complaining for. So my thing is, if you meet a girl and I fucked and Mike fucked, you gonna marry her?
Fuck no. I wouldn't even touch that bitch.
You wouldn't know. Let's say she's from LA. You moved earlier. So let's say, I just put the time frame, just randomly. I fucked. Mike seen her, he fucked. We ain't know that each other fucked. And then we like, damn, you fucked her, I fucked her too. And then she moved to Texas, you meet her, you fuck. Are you gonna marry her when we be like, Marcus?
Hell no.
So this girl, Moriah Mills, it's not that she's fucking niggas he know. It's that we've all seen her naked. We've all seen her take dick in the face, in the mouth, in the ass. You know what I'm saying? She jacking off, and she fuck a lot of white dudes.
All white ones, by the way. She don't do porn with niggas.
Clearly, she does it behind closed doors.
Right.
But I can't marry you when half the porn industry done fucked you. And any of my homies could be like, oh, this your wife right here? Timo, this lady with a pussy wide open, putting a fucking 6-inch, 7-inch, 8-inch dildo inside her ass. Oh, this bitch with the white dudes running a train on her. I can't marry you. I can't wife you. I'll enjoy fucking you. I got the money to where I can have you living here, right? But I can't marry you. I don't see a future with you. You're just a toy in this instance. Like this, you're just a boy. You just a toy. You just somebody that I enjoy doing in my spare time. But homegirl over here, I fuck with her. I like her. You might treat me right sexually, but she treats me right as a person. She likes me as a fat nigga, a 6'6", 307-pound fat nigga. You want me to get in shape. I don't want to get in shape. So he just stuck with the girl that was better suited for him. And I don't think Moriah Mills is pregnant. And if she is, I don't think it's Zion.
You don't know whose it is. That's the wild part. It's she gonna 400 candidates for who the father of this baby is.
That's facts. So Mari gonna come back for one more episode.
Man.
And that's just what it's gonna be. He gonna do that shit on Instagram Live.
I just feel like, okay, because I've had this conversation with other niggas about this topic. So, however old Moriah Mills is, I'm sure she's not in her 20s. She's probably in her 30s, right? She's been in the business for a while. Zion, he's a 21, 22-year-old nigga. He young. So I get it. 24. Whatever. He young, right? He younger than us. So I get it, right? You probably grew up watching this bitch. Probably your favorite porn star. You used to beat your little meat to this bitch probably back in the day. I get it. Now you're in a position to have the money to fuck this bitch in real life. Every little nigga's dream when you young watching your favorite porn star. You wish you could fuck the bitch. I get it. We all have that fantasy. But you actually are in a position to bring it to life. Now, if that's what you choose to do, Zion, that's fine. That's fine. My only problem is you could have had a one-time thing with this bitch, maybe even twice. She gets no more than $2,500 per scene that she does. You put her on a $100,000 a month salary. This is where you're fucking up. Huh?
It was 10,000.
No, she has 100,000 a month from this.
I seen 10,000 on a snap.
100,000 a month.
That's beside the point. That money is his personal business. You were the money don't even matter.
No. This is where you're stupid. This is where you're stupid. Because right? Listen, you're already not playing. Now you're about to be in the headlight. I mean, not the headlight, the headlines in the NBA. The first thing your team is going to start to say, because this is a business, we know how this shit runs. You're a detriment to the team, to the locker room. You've been having all these issues. You were a number one pick when you came in. We had all these high expectations for you, and you haven't done anything to live up to the expectation of where we drafted you.
Right.
You feel me? So now it's like you're not playing. You came to camp. You were tremendously overweight. We worked with you through that, worked with you through the injuries, worked with you through everything else, and you still aren't getting to a point where we're seeing a return on our investment with you. You done got endorsements, everything you need. Your family's taken care of. You damn near set for life. And you're still not doing what your contractual obligation is, which is to be out here and play basketball at a high level. They're going to fucking get rid of you. Because now, nigga, you in the headline for all the wrong shit. What's the point of us keeping you on this team? And we done already been working with you through X, Y, and Z. And once that shit gets on your name in the NBA, that's a jacket you can't get off. We done seen it time and time again.
Yeah, but with a talent like him, it don't matter if New Orleans don't want me. There's 29 other teams I can go play for. And somebody will take me, and they're still going to pay me.
That's true. But this is the thing. You haven't shown full potential talent. You've shown you're a big nigga who can jump out the gym. Them come a dime a dozen in the NBA.
No, the boy can play. The boy can play.
You can play when you on the court. Play. You ain't been playing.
That matters for everybody. At one point, Steph couldn't get past 40 games a season. And then when he finally did, guess what happened? You see what I'm saying? So, in Michael Jordan's second year, he broke his hand. Niggas get hurt. It happens. The thing is, first of all, you in New Orleans. New Orleans food is apparently too good for niggas to lose weight. Look at Leonard Fournette. The nigga like 260 playing running back. Like, you know what I mean? So send him, if you're going to trade him, it'll be better for him to get traded to a place where, like, let's say like Portland. I don't see Portland as a black state. I don't see Portland as a state where the food is going to be well seasoned, if you know what I mean. So you send him somewhere like that, and it could change him because, okay, I can't get the same food I want, so I got to go on to die. So maybe trading him, just like Ja Morant. Sometimes you just got to get up out of that environment because where I'm at, I'm too comfortable, right? I walk around and niggas is on pins and needles when I walk around because they don't want to make me mad. I'm the star. But as far as the NBA go, that nigga not going nowhere. He too good. He's too good. Him, Ja Morant, they could be as dumb as they want to be. They're not Ben Simmons.
Speaking of Ja Morant, that nigga just got suspended for the entire season next year.
Is that what it was?
The entire season. They put the report out today. Adam Silver suspended that nigga the whole year. The entire year. Which is wild. What?
Nope. I'm going to say it this way. When they suspended Gil, I was about to say Gilly. When they suspended Gilbert Arenas, he got like 50-some games. Mm-hmm. He brought a gun in the locker room.
It was a BB gun, but I get it.
No, he said it was a strap. It was real.
He said it was a BB gun.
Because
he said that was the whole thing that they were doing in the locker room. They were having BB gun fights and all type of other shit. And then the nigga said he brought a BB gun into the locker room and set it on the fucking what's the name?
on one of his podcasts. I want to say it was last year, like late last year or early this year. It was a gun. It was a gun. He was doing he was in some shit. But either way, this is your second issue. Well, nope, I'm lying. It was like 6 or 7 because he had a whole bunch of other shit. But the whole thing was after the first one, you talked to the commissioner. He was just like, look, bro, don't let it happen again.
Right.
Now you let it happen again. Now I can't slap you on the wrist. I have to make an example out of you.
Yep.
And I have to punish you for your own good.
Mm-hmm.
So in that aspect, I don't feel bad for him. Nigga, you just signed a $200 million contract and you out here being a fucking dickhead.
I don't feel bad for
nigga.
him either. I'm just saying that's wild. And as far as like you said, he did just talk to the nigga. And it ain't even like you had years or months of a lapse in between your incident. It's like, nigga,
a few
you just got in trouble for this shit.
Yeah.
You got suspended 8 games. Then you came back, made the playoffs, lost. And then a month within all of that, you back doing the same dumb shit that you just got in trouble for before.
I'm at to see because I did not see that. I did not see that shit.
Yeah, I seen it earlier.
But hey, in this, we're trying to save you from yourself in this instance.
Yeah.
So, frankly, you earned it. You deserved it. Now you need to get better from it. You need to cut some of these niggas off, and you need to go fucking. I don't even want to say go to therapy. Skip and Shannon be saying, "Oh, he needs to get the help he need because he wants to play with guns." That's not help, nigga. That's stupid.
Did you see the report that Lil Wayne said after the first incident, he reached out to Skip Bayless and told him to put him in touch with Ja Morant's people because he wanted to mentor him? Like, I don't really know if you're the nigga that I want to mentor Ja Morant.
Not the nigga who went to jail for 12 months for having guns in the trunk.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but if anything, he's the nigga where it's like, hey, I know what you're doing. I know where this road ends. Nigga, listen to me. If you don't listen to nobody else, I know you know about the shit I've been through. Listen to me.
Yep.
That shit ain't gonna do nothing for you in the long haul. This is how much money I have to spend. This is how much money I missed because I couldn't do shows. This is how much whoopty whoop I missed. I had to lose my family, my kid, like all that shit. Like in hindsight, looking at it, it's like, okay, yeah, I don't really want you talking to him because nigga, I know what you do. But then it's like when you look at all the shit that he's been through, it's like, yeah, you are kind of one of the perfect candidates through experience.
The best way to learn is from the nigga who made the mistakes.
Right.
Now, if he was snitching, a little different, you know what I mean?
Well, and he's not too old to be removed from talking to young niggas. Like I feel like he still has a hold. No, he is. He's like 41 now, or he will be.
I think he's like 38.
No, he just hit his 40th birthday last year.
No way.
He had all his bro. I thought the nigga had been fucking 40.
Damn, you are right. You are right. God damn.
Yeah, because they had the little report. Lil Wayne had all his kids for a party for his 40th birthday. I'm like, damn, that nigga finally 40? Like, between him and Beyonce, I didn't think them niggas was going to ever hit 40. It just felt like it was taking forever.
Black don't crack unless you do crack, right?
That's a fact. Unless you smoke
that nigga been cracking. That nigga been cracking.
Like a motherfucker. But, yeah, shout out to Wayne. Hopefully, you know, they because they said Ja Morant's people never checked in.
Did we talk about check in where?
With Wayne. With Lil Wayne. That's what I'm saying. They said Wayne, when he reached out, when he reached out to Skip to get, you know, Skip to get in touch with Ja's people so he can try to set up the little mentorship, they was like, Ja's people never got back. So I'm like, well, hopefully y'all do something to save this nigga's career because at the way it's going, he finna ruin it all.
Wayne ain't his generation.
He don't have to be.
20? No, but listen, he ain't listening to Wayne when he doing his dumb shit. He listening to NBA Youngboy. So now you got to go get a nigga that's Youngboy, Gunna, well not Gunna, but Youngboy, fucking 21 Savage.
Yeah.
You got to get one of these niggas that's in this era where they're making the music that these niggas want to live.
Right.
And have them talk to these niggas like, bro, we do this for entertainment. Like the GOAT said, the music can alter moods and talk to you, but can it load a gun up for you and cock it too? We're telling you this lifestyle. It's affecting us in a certain kind of way that we don't even let you know. Now, you understand how it's affecting us because now it's affecting you. We lose money doing this shit because everybody don't want to hear about this gun toting and pistol popping and all that shit. You trying to live that lifestyle. Now you're finna understand exactly what doing this music does to the rapper as the athlete. You're a dummy. You're a dummy, frankly. And whatever big homies Ja Morant got failed him. His daddy failed him. All the niggas that surround him failed him.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas just put the phones down, bro. He
gotta do something. He has to do something. I mean, like you said, it may not fully be his generation, but he's still within that age range where it's like, nigga, you grew up on some Wayne. There was no way you couldn't have. You in your 20s, you definitely grew up on some Wayne. So it can still be something that can get through to you, whether it's him or not. Because, I mean, the nigga sat down with Jalen Rose. That nigga is way older than Wayne.
Well, but Jalen Rose on ESPN, though.
I mean, I get it, but I'm just saying, like, you could have sat down with anybody.
Yeah, but the NBA, because Jalen Rose was carrying guns and shit too. Remember they tried to rob him in L.A.?
Yeah, but I mean, that nigga from Detroit, he from the hood.
Right.
So I get why he was doing it, but you really in a position just to be doing it because you think the shit look cool. And at that point in time, it's like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
And the thing is, you're not even looked at like those niggas was looked at.
Yep.
Paul Pierce was carrying guns. He got stabbed 11 times. And what they said the next day or 2 days later was playing.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped 40, if I'm mistaken. Jalen Rose, they was trying to rob him. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So niggas ain't doing that to Ja Morant. I don't know if it's the little niggas just leaving the basketball players alone or the old niggas is looking like, yeah, we done did all that shit. Niggas was really coming after these niggas back then. They're not doing that no more. They're not doing it. They run it up into like social media influencers' houses and shit.
Yep.
But
just a whole bunch of dumb shit.
It's crazy.
Speaking of dumb shit, that nigga YK Osiris.
I need another beer.
Speaking of dumb shit, like,
bro,
I just want to know.
God.
And I mean, I do know because he came out with like a little public apology and was like, you know, I misread the moment and I thought it was this, but it wasn't this. But like, bro, at no point in time should you think it's cool to just randomly walk up and kiss a bitch.
Hold on, where you going with this though?
I'm going with the fact that that's not okay.
Okay, so I got some ammo. I'm not disclaimer. Let me preface my statements by saying I'm not condoning his behavior. We never condone that shit.
Right.
There are two things that I want to say about this though. One,
come on.
I'm trying to be careful with my words because of the month that we're in. Because of the month that we're in. You know what month we in?
I know exactly what month we in.
Yeah. One,
even though I don't identify it as that shit, nigga. This is June.
Hey, you right. But there's so he has what is it? Sexual assault charges because he kissed her.
Right.
And there's a double standard there. So I you know me, I be on Twitter. Twitter be showing everything. So she has a video where she's twerking on a child.
Saw that.
She has a video where she pulls her titties out at one of her shows. She also was doing something with Drewski, and she got behind him and was like towards his butt. Like, so there's a double standard there. She ain't getting charged for none of that shit. You know what I mean? And she always talking about eating ass. Always. Who was that? Charlemagne. He played the song and her song was like, he eat my ass, I eat his ass. Pause. So that's what she's doing. So the points I want to make is you gonna sit up here and kiss this girl for what? And then on the other side, you gonna file charges on him like you ain't got some shit that you could be in jail for? So now I'm a little pissed because at first when I seen the video, I was like, damn, that nigga dumb. You don't know what just came out of her mouth or came in her mouth. You just gonna kiss the bitch?
Disgusting.
And then on the other side, I'm like, how the fuck you gonna file charges on him? Like, we can't draw your ass into some shit too. I'm not condoning his behavior. I think that shit is you don't be out here kissing these hoes, dog. That's
At all.
as soon as I leave here, I'm finna go tell Trey, you don't be out here kissing these hoes. Okay. I promise you. Don't be kissing
Vital
them.
lesson 101.
Man.
Yeah.
You throw your hands and don't be kissing these
Right.
hoes.
That's facts.
I'm just so
I mean, I understand what you're saying, because the rumble around, like, you know, all the social medias that have been talking about this and all the other outlets, niggas have said the same exact thing, especially, you know, the one with her twerking on a child, which by all, like, that shit is just wrong and disgusting and distasteful and all that. Even with all of that, I still just am like, bro, you fucked up. And I understand, like, you fucked up, but I also understand how other niggas feel, where they like, you know, she shouldn't feel this way because you was doing X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, that's kind of like a real tough catch-22 type of thing, because the perfect way that I seen it, it was like one of my homies brought up the fact that, like, you know, she did this. And then another homie brought up the fact where it's like, but at the end of the day, you saying fuck consent. And I'm like, damn, when you put it that way, that makes it tough.
Yeah.
But
well,
I also
hold up,
get,
though.
That's what I'm saying. I also get what the other homie saying, because he was like, you know, she didn't care about consent when she was doing X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a tough situation.
What if I ain't want to see your titties? What if I was out there with my wife and you pull your titties out and I'm at your show and now I get slapped up because I'm looking at your titties and my wife don't like it. Now I got to sue you for me getting assaulted by my wife.
I mean,
you
but if
your titties out.
If you at a show, right, I feel like you should expect the unexpected at any given time. Like, you as the performer,
no, that's still public nudity.
That's I mean, it is. But I'm just saying, as a, like, nigga, there was a concert back in the day. You know who Marilyn Manson is?
Yeah.
That nigga walked out butt naked with his dick in a sock. There was niggas in the front row.
That does not surprise me.
There were niggas in the front row.
Marilyn is on some other shit, real talk. I seen a video where a girl, she brought a dude on stage and laid him down, and then she peed in his mouth.
I think that was Doja Cat.
And no, it was a white girl. And he just sat there and took it. Like, do you?
Yeah, that's sick.
Nigga, what?
That's sick.
Oh, and then it was another video where she was like, oh yeah, he can eat my ass, I eat his ass, what'd she say? I shit on his head and rub it in his hair. She was saying all kind of shit. I was like, nigga, that's the bitch you kissing?
That's fucking disgusting.
Nigga, you don't be kissing these hoes. That's what's wrong with you light skinned ass niggas.
Nah, you stop that.
To flip it on a more serious note, right? I hope he all right, because I think he went on, it might have been Instagram Live or something, but he was like, you know, Drake unfollow me, or don't fuck with me, one of the two. This person don't fuck with me. Like, what am I to live for? What am I here for? And I'm like, come on, dog. Like, now.
So you're saying you hope he's all right mentally.
No, he was saying, what am I here for? I might as well.
That's what I'm saying. Like, his mental health. You're saying you hope.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that. I get that.
And he don't do nothing to himself, because, like, you looking at a small circle, my boy. You still got people to take care of. If you're taking care of people, you still got people who love you at home, who want to see you every day. Okay, you hit a rough patch because you did some stupid shit, but everybody bounces back. Right. Look at Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? But now the nigga got some serious shit going on mentally, where, because he's getting publicly shamed and bashed, and she's trying to press charge. Maybe, I don't, if she pressing charges or she's suing him, whatever the case may be.
That's the report that I saw. I saw another report where she said, you know, she's in fear of standing up for herself and XYZ. I hope she's okay after the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he's okay mentally. Like, you know, you made a mistake, bro. You kissed her. I don't know how to say this without people getting into their feelings, but you kissed her. Like, it's not the other thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I get it. But I'm just saying, like, let's be humans, let's be adults, let's be grown. Like, you kissed her on a public stage. She didn't like that. She didn't appreciate that. Nobody was making this big ass fuss when motherfucking Madonna came out and tongue kissed Drake. Cause I saw Amber Rose come out and she was like, oh, this is just disrespectful, and what happened to protecting black women, and this is what I be talking about. I didn't see you say none of that when Drake got Madonna's tongue deep down his throat and he was on stage damn near throwing up because he didn't ask for that shit. She just came out there and did it.
There's your double standard, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's the double standard behind it all, but the shit don't make sense. But like I said, I hope she's okay in what happened to her. I hope he's okay in what happened to him, and how he's processing everything and how she processing it. I hope one day they could just sit down and talk and be like, look, this what I was feeling. This what I thought. It was a misunderstanding. I thought you was on this. It was wrong. I apologize. He did make a public apology, but I hope, they can sit down, talk, or have a phone conversation or something and apologize to each. Well, he apologized to her, and, they go on about their respective careers. But I don't think it's something that needs to be dragged over. Huh?
She need to call a lot of people and apologize too. Because
I agree. But the crazy thing is none of those things got brought up until this happened. That's the wild part.
Exactly.
Like, y'all, I guess y'all was cool with sweeping all the shit that she did under the rug until it came out now. Like, that kind of make me feel like niggas is weird too, because y'all ignored it. She was twerking on children and y'all ignored that.
Like, it's double standards that we're okay with. If a woman is doing it, it's okay because you a man and you should be able to accept it. No, men get sexually harassed. Men can get raped too.
All the time.
By women.
It happens all the time.
It happens. You wake up and somebody touching you, some girl touching you, and you like, bitch, get off me.
Right.
Right? It don't just end there. You can actually file a lawsuit if something like that happened. It happens. But because we're men, right? We're looked at a certain way, and we're supposed to react a certain kind of way because we're men. No. If this bitch touched me and I don't fucking like it, guess what? Sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
Flip it. This nigga touched a girl and she don't like it, sexual assault.
Straight up. It should be the same on both sides of the coin.
Exactly. But
it should definitely be the same on both sides of the coin. Definitely. This whole little shit was wild, because I even seen Wack come out and he was like, yeah, bro, I've been knowing you for a little time, but you need your ass whooped for this one.
Listen.
And it's like, I get it, Wack, but then again, it's like,
nigga,
I don't get it.
I'm so sick of him.
He's
sick of Wack.
He's masterminded his way of being involved in any and everything that'll keep his name.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And I get it. Like, he normally at first it was with him and Game.
Yeah.
Notice how Game named Dims, and this is with all due respect, because I love Game. You feel me? We are Game fans. But his name Dims unless he has an album coming, because we know Game's rollout. I got an album coming. I'm about to start a beef with somebody. And then boom, here we come. When he ain't got nothing like that going on, Wack can't attach himself to nothing that Game got going on. So he got to put his own name in shit. And I mean, hey, niggas been falling for it and it's been fucking working. So I can't even be mad at the
nigga. Wack is the West Coast version of Charleston White.
That's wild.
I said it, goddamn. And as similar as they are, they're on the other side of the coin too, because Charleston on that other side and then Wack on the red side. So
that's wild. I ain't never
heard they're very similar.
I ain't never seen no paperwork or ever seen Wack admitting to snitching. So I can't line him up with Charleston. Charleston is a known admitted snitch.
Yes, but a lot of times he'll tell, like, I don't know if you've seen where he just like squashed the shit with Boosie.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that video?
Yeah.
So after seeing that, I was like, oh, okay, so the nigga just who?
Boosie. He just got arrested at YNW Melly's case. That's the wild thing.
Oh my God. Okay, we can talk about that in a second.
Hold on.
Hold on.
All right, go
one
ahead.
step at a time. So I think Charleston White is just playing as a character. I do believe he do some stupid ass shit, but Wack is always talking about, I got the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
One nigga snitching or telling. He telling. He ain't snitching.
Right.
He telling. And then another nigga got the paperwork. I think y'all both the feds. Whack, fucking Charleston, and Vlad.
Right.
All y'all niggas the feds. So it don't matter if you a snitch or you employed by these motherfuckers. A fed is a fed. So they're the same to me. You can't trust either one of them. And Whack stay talking all this shit. He was just at somebody's little fucking event talking shit and niggas holding him back and all this. Like, Whack, you're by yourself. You know the politics in the city. Yep. You don't go nowhere by yourself. I don't give a fuck how tough you are. Niggas will smoke you and we'll never hear from you again. Stop being stupid. But he think because he on his platform that he's something. And it's like, all right, Whack, you already diss my nigga.
Right.
You already done diss my nigga. Charleston too, done diss my nigga. So don't come around these parts. It ain't gonna end well for you. You coming around these parts talking about my nigga. R.I.P. to him.
Charleston was real. Yeah, R.I.P. to him. Charleston was real wild with that shit. That shit, remember, I sent that shit to you. That shit made me mad when I seen it. Because I'm just like, how you just feel so safe and so comfortable just disrespecting the dead? Like, that's still somebody's loved one. That's still somebody's relative. Yeah. That's still somebody's son and they father. Like, how you just come off saying all the wild outland. I'm not even gonna repeat the shit that he said, but how you just gonna come out saying all this wild outlandish shit about somebody's dead family member, and you think that shit okay?
And I know how my niggas are.
Right. You
could say it in 2021. It might be 2024 when
we see you.
Niggas start knocking. We gonna see you, but it ain't gonna be on your terms. It ain't gonna be on your time. You gotta, in the city, you never disrespect somebody's dead ones unless you're ready to go to war.
And he say that.
Go to war.
He say that all the time, but it's like you get into it with niggas who are, you know, in some type of way in the industry and got things to lose. You ain't got into it with 90 motherfuckers who the world don't know. You ain't got into it with them. You gonna walk into some shit that you don't even remember with some niggas that you don't even know. But they gonna remind your ass, this is why this is happening to you. Or this is why this is about to happen to you.
And it's gonna be nobody. Like Cat Williams said, who shot Suge? Nobody. Nobody shot Suge. That's the same
nobody that shot Tupac.
Yep. All the way down. So these gonna be the same nobodies that's gonna be knocking on your door because you done forgot that you said this shit. But nigga, we ain't gonna forget. Nigga, we got lists. We got names. Nigga, you crazy? I digress because nigga, his birthday coming up too, June 21st. R.I.P. Slim 400.
R.I.P. Slim 400. Lastly, before we get up out of here, two things. One, we're gonna breeze through it real quick. Seen a post from Lil Durk where he said, I'm going back to 13 song albums. Y'all can have that 20 song plus album shit. Do you feel as an artist and also as a listener that 20 song albums are too long? Do you feel like 13 is the right sweet spot, or does it depend on,
personally,
different factors?
So, because I'm a different kind of fan. I'm looking for the talent. I'm not looking for a good time. I'm not looking for that shit. Like, so some of my favorite albums that have 1,000 fucking songs on them. Take Care, right? Born Sinner by J. Cole, Good Kid, Mad City, the Eminem Show, what is that? All Eyes on Me, both discs. So you put both of them together, what is it, like 24, if I'm not mistaken. So I personally like songs or like albums that have a lot of, but because there's content in the music.
Right.
If all we doing is talking about choppers and Dracos and shooting niggas and popping pills and fucking bitches and driving these cars and I got money, that's 7 topics, that's 7 songs. What you gonna do with the other 6? Intros, interludes. So I don't give a fuck what you drop. Personally, I'm not a Lil Durk fan. I think he's absolutely terrible. I think he sounds like a 9-year-old child, right? But for music itself, if you have content, if your album is a storytelling album like the Eminem Show, like Born Sinner, like Good Kid, Mad City, like Take Care, if you have a story, I get your 13 or your 18, 19, I get it.
Right, you
But if you
need
just
these
rapping
to
about
tell
the
the
same
story.
bullshit, yeah, because it paints the whole picture. But you got to understand your fan base. If your fan base ain't into that shit, because you're a drill rapper, that's not what you can do then. You got to stay on your chop and drill type shit. But for niggas who have actual talent and skill with this rap shit, for like Stephen A., the list is fluid. But for niggas who have actual skill and talent, yeah, you go ahead and put 15, 16, 17 songs out. Because for your Drakes, I mean, not your Drakes, your J. Cole's, your Kendricks, your M's, Dre, nigga, we don't know when the fuck we gonna hear you again.
Right.
You need to give me some shit the last of 5 years you finna be MIA.
Yeah.
So I get it. But if you gonna drop every 8 months, every 10 months, all right, give me 13 songs. Okay, we're gonna play this little shit. It ain't gonna mean shit. Then we're gonna get it up out of here. Because the next sorry ass drill rapper finna drop some shit. So that's just how I feel.
You said something that
over stars.
You said something that reminded me of something. You said, you know, we're gonna continuously hear about choppers and niggas fucking niggas bitches and all that extra shit, right? So I saw this clip because I didn't see the whole interview of this Lil Durk interview he just recently did with DJ Academics. And so he brought up that point. He was bringing up like, oh, you know, y'all rap about killing the ops and whoopty whoop 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 whoop. But he was saying the nigga that killed King Von is still alive. Basically asking Durk, like, what y'all gonna do about it? And I'm like, I got a problem with that because you or niggas like you are the reason why deaths keep happening in hip hop. Because soon as a nigga die, y'all want to jump on y'all little platforms talking about, oh, we got to stop this and whoopty whoop, whoopty whoop, whoop. But then you going to sit a nigga down and basically make fun of him and try to pick at him because he ain't go get revenge or retaliation on the nigga that killed his cousin.
Well, let me play devil's advocate for a second. That's what your whole album is about. You killing your ops, right? If this nigga killed your cousin, don't that automatically move him to the top of your list of your ops?
But here's the thing. The rappers play on the entertainment card all day long. How do we know that Durk out here doing anything to his ops? We don't know if Durk really a killer.
So the point is, are you really about this shit? Firstly, even if I'm not a killer, you kill my people, I'm coming after you, right? I can't say what I want to say over these FCC airwaves, but you kill mine, believe me, I'm coming after yours. I can't just scream I got ops and I kill my ops if I ain't never killed no ops, or if I don't even have no ops. You take mine, nigga, you go to the top of the list and I got to come and get you first. That's how I go. So even if Lil Durk, if you're not a killer, I agree with academics. What you gonna do? He killed your people. What you gonna do? That's what you talk about. That's what you say you about. You out there from O Block or whatever else in Chicago and all that shit. What you gonna do? What y'all niggas gonna do?
And
but on the other hand of it,
go ahead.
On the other side of it, it's like that's what you talk about. So, are you really a killer, or are you just making the music because that's what's selling?
I get that, but in my point of it is, first of all, you asking him that question on air, you trying to get him to dry snitch. You on some Vlad TV shit.
I was about to say that.
You are definitely on some Vlad TV shit. You trying to get this. So what you want him to say? Oh yeah, we working on spinning the block on him right now. That nigga ain't dumb. He ain't finna say no shit like that. So why would you even?
Niggas
my thing is, why would you
that.
Why would you even ask him that question? In general, but why would you even ask him that knowing you're on a live podcast? That's stupid. Second of all, you built your whole, this being DJ Academics, you built your whole career off Chicago deaths. His whole shit started on covering Chicago drill rap and every rapper, every person that died in that area. That's how he built his whole fucking career. Way before Complex and all that other shit, it was him sitting in front of a fucking computer on his stream talking about every rapper that died in Chicago and every beef that they had going on every day.
Right? Is he even from Chicago?
No. I don't even think the nigga from the U.S.
Damn.
So my thing is, you're not even from this area. You speaking on these depths of things that you know nothing about. And then you are part of the problem. Because it's somebody within them cities that's working on change and reforming them areas. But you sitting on this platform with 20 million followers and all these niggas is in the chat egging on the same niggas that you egging on. Oh, Lil Durk, when you gonna do this? Y'all said y'all gonna do this, when you gonna do? How you know them niggas ain't working the better shit? How you know they wasn't like, you know what? We need to find a way to get past this. Not saying we gonna let it go, but we just need to find a way to get past this, see if we can find change. Because you got to let one go to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You feel me? If y'all continue to go attack, everybody going to die. You got to let one go to be like, you know what? That's the last one. We not finna, you know what I'm saying? So how do you know that this nigga not working on that? You just out here running your fucking mouth, trying to get niggas to go slide on niggas. And then when niggas do, you want to come back on here and talk about how shit need to stop. No, you're being hypocritical. You're pushing these niggas because they see this shit too. What you gonna do when your fans start hitting you up? Damn, Tru 400. You said you do whoopty whoop whoop in your music. DJ Academic said you supposed to go slide. Why you ain't slide? Nigga, you a bitch. Nigga, you woo woo woo. You reading all these comments and hearing this shit every day. You a human. You're not gonna want to hear this shit. So now it's gonna put you in a mental fucking predicament and a confliction to be like, damn, do I really be the bigger man and just continue to do right and take care of my family? Or do I let this bullshit get to me and now I got to go prove myself to these nothing ass niggas? And now I'm sitting in jail, my family back broke, niggas back in the hood, I can't take care of nothing no more. You feel me? Like, if niggas gonna do the gangster shit, let them do the gangster shit. If you ain't no gangster, stay out their business. Don't be on your fucking stream and interviewing niggas asking them why they ain't slid on nobody, because you not finna slide on nobody. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Let street shit be street shit.
Scary.
That's what I'm saying. Let street shit be street shit. Let rap shit be rap shit. If it ain't that, it ain't that. And if it is that, we don't need to talk about it. Simple and plain. Let Durk handle his candle the way he want to do it.
Yep.
Simple and plain.
I fully agree with it. Fully agree with it. I don't even have no dispute. I have no argument for that. Not at all. I don't fuck with academics anyway. I think that nigga a bitch ass nigga.
Straight up. Fuck that nigga. I done tweeted that nigga I don't know how many times on my old Twitter account. I can't lose this one, because if I do, it's over. But hopefully he still got the ones from my old Twitter account where I was cussing that nigga out, calling him every name in the book.
That's a nigga I would have to meet in person and just like, nigga, we got to throw hands. I know you don't know me, but for the culture, I got to beat your ass on camera and post it on your website.
He been talking greasy lately. Lately, he just been talking like he is straight up. I don't watch none of his streams. I don't watch nothing that has to do with DJ Academics intentionally. I could be scrolling, seeing clips, and shit'll pop up. Or other podcasts that I watch, they'll bring the shit up. But I don't type in DJ Academics, go looking for nothing. But he's a big name. I get it. So other niggas are going to cover it similar to the way that we doing now. I get it.
Yep.
But yeah, he been talking greasy. Like, nigga, you was out here beating on your bitch. Have that same energy for the rappers when they want to get at you. Have that same energy for the other podcasters when they want to get at you. When you be out here talking crazy, just keep all that same energy. Same way you was beating on that girl, keep all that same energy, nigga, when these niggas want to get at you. Because best believe it's niggas that want to get at DJ Academics. Oh, I know Freddie Gibbs is one of them.
Boy. Wait, didn't they squash their beef?
And not that I know of. He said something about Freddie kids.
Oh, well,
you can't squash that.
Nigga, that's what I'm knocking on doors. So I know we're supposed to be out of here. Happy Juneteenth, people, but I got something I got to bring up. So just the other day, right? My kids go to summer school. It's the second day of summer school. My son come home and tell me. So I pull up in the parking lot. The bus dropped the boys off, and the person of interest walks past me. Right? I don't even know yet. So the kids come to me. They're like, he was cussing at us. I said, what? What you mean? Little black dude or black kid. He like 5th grade. And so I'm like, man, that's fucking stupid, man. Get in the car. So we get in the car. I'm finna drive off. Trey was like, he called me a BAN. He what? He did what?
Hey, the first thing that came to my mind was he called you a black ass nigga. That ain't bad. And then I thought about it. Oh, that's what he said. Okay,
nigga.
Yeah, okay.
My kids could be a lot of shit. They ain't finna be no bitch ass niggas, dog. On the hood, they ain't finna be no bitch ass niggas.
I feel that.
So I pull up to the street. I look down the block. There that nigga go. And vroom. Skirt. Hey. He waves at me. I said, oh, he a punk.
That's wild.
I said, he a punk. I thought this nigga a little, you know what I'm saying, a little hood nigga or something. Nope, nigga waved at me like 3 shakes. I said, oh, shit. I said, okay, let me change my tune a little bit. I said, can you please not cuss at my kids, man, please? I didn't cuss, please. They said you did. Don't cuss at them, please. Thank you. I was to ride on the little nigga till I saw the fucking, goddamn.
Either he really soft or that nigga know how to turn it on and turn it off.
Man, right?
One of the two.
But I was, and at that point, I'm like, damn, I was really finna slide on this nigga. He in elementary school, but I don't care. Nigga, he ain't finna call my kids no bitch ass nigga. But that's to my point, the academics, nigga, you don't fucking bring nobody kids into no shit. If I would, let's say he would have been on some, this boy would have been on some tough shit, right? Like we was when we was kids,
right?
And me as a grown man put my hands on this little kid, even if I would have just pushed him a little bit, or took a belt off and whooped him with it. Now, his dad or his mom or brother or uncle, they have all green lights to come and do whatever they got to do to me. You feel me? So, luckily I ain't have to because he fucking.
He waved at you.
Yeah, I'm like, shit. But the whole thing is like, nigga, don't come fuck with my kids. After that, the light never goes yellow, never goes red. It is a permanent green light on your head. Don't come in my kids, dog. Do not come in my kids. I don't play. I got an OG, right? Older homie. He said, there's 2 things you can't talk about. My God and my Raiders. Everybody else is good. So,
he must not have kids.
You can talk about my kid. No, he got kids.
Oh,
he
damn,
said, you can talk about my kids. You can talk about my wife, but you don't talk about my God and my Raiders.
That's
I was like, you know what? I agree. Because don't talk about my Buccaneers. Don't talk about my Rockets. And don't talk about my fucking kids. Nigga, I'm on your head. In that order, too.
You ain't even put the kids first. That's wild.
Nah. Because they be talking about my Buccaneers, too. I fuck them little niggas up. Talk to like, I like the Cowboys. No, you don't.
Yeah,
You'll be homeless in this motherfucker.
Hey,
send them. They can walk to Texas. They'll walk.
Fucked up.
That's
fucked up. Police will be on your ass, nigga.
No, I tell. Hey, they're Cowboys fans. Hey, sir, we understand. Thank you.
As soon as I talk, where you at? Arizona. Oh, hell no. Calling the police on your daddy.
You know how long they had to be walking?
Boy, say.
It's the Super Bowl, goddammit. I'm not, man, hell no.
Them niggas gonna make it here next
Cowboy
year.
Fans in this house.
Oh, my God.
They'll make it the next time y'all win the Super Bowl. This has been Bar Central, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, your boy, Tru 400, Marcus J. Hey, go listen to Purpose. Ho ass nigga. Go listen to Purpose, man. We speaking some real shit on that shit right there,
Straight
man.
Straight up.
And listen, I know I told y'all my album was coming. I told you I had this baby. He was premature too. He was premature. So like 3 weeks, something like that. So it kind of like fucked up my whole schedule. So I'm sorry to my 7.5 fans because one person's on the line. He's teetering. But maybe after the Purpose verse, he'll fuck with me for real. But no, for real. I know I said I was dropping my album, but this kind of pushed my shit back. So sorry to my 7 fans, 7.5. It's on the way. I promise you. It was supposed to come out June 21st. That was my initial date. But we're gonna work on it.
So what's the new date?
I don't know. I'm like, no, listen. I have 2 songs left to finish, and then it's just the mixing and mastering. You know how I struggle with that shit. So I'm just trying to like fine tune this shit, and then we out the dough.
All right. Hopefully by next episode you got a date for the people. At least
we'll see. I mean, I'm on paternity leave for like the next 2 weeks. So either I got to stay up late when he go to sleep or try to go to sleep for the night. You know, these newborns, they don't sleep but 36 seconds and shit.
Niggas back up again.
Remember the episode of SpongeBob when he went to sleep? And the motherfucking alarm came off and he was fucking wide awake. That's how he sleep. I swear to God. As soon as you be like, all right, let me. So yeah, it's a struggle, man. I forgot how this is. You know, the little one 5. So
that's what I'm saying.
It's been a while.
It's all good, man. At least the nigga getting healthy. That's the only.
Oh yeah, that's
the most important thing about the whole thing. He getting healthy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That's all that matter. You know, niggas can find a way to, you know, compensate for the music. Y'all still getting the podcast. It's something. You know what I'm saying? To where niggas ain't just sitting around like, oh,
nigga, even doing this is rough. I'm like, all right, we got to feed him, we got to change him, wash him, we got to make sure he quiet because that nigga loud. That nigga is loud. But, you know, we ain't heard him. We ain't heard him yet. So, and we on here for almost an hour and a half. Damn, nigga, you talk too much.
You've been talking this whole episode. I've been asking you questions.
Hey, y'all, we out of here, man. Hey, happy Juneteenth to my people.
Straight up.
Keep fighting the power. Keep fighting the good fight, man. Have a good federal holiday. We'll see y'all niggas next week. Negus. We'll see y'all, baby.
Bar Central, your boy Marcus J, True 400. We about here.
Happy birthday, Slim 400.
Straight up.